The sun is just beginning to rise over the dusty hills of Afghanistan. You're preparing to raid a nearby Sunni village, when suddenly out of nowhere, a giant explosion rocks your camp and your equipment and weapons were destroyed. Your entire encampment was just destroyed in a matter of seconds, and you have no idea where the attack came from. You were just hit by a U.S. Hellfire missile fired from a drone 5 miles away. Today we will be discussing the use of drones and how they have changed society, especially in the hardware and software the drones use in warfare. First, we will talk about how the hardware and software has evolved the military drone. Then we will discuss how a typical mission will be handled by a drone. And finally, analyze how drones have changed the modern battlefield.
It relates to students because less young people will have to fight ground wars and put themselves in harm's way. Also, the rise of drone technology will create jobs for people in the technology sector.
Essentially, drones are a combination of computers, aircraft parts, sensors, and in the case of military drones, weapons. This complexity means only recently have drones become a major component of military and security operations. According to an article titled Drones Now Big Hacking Target from techtimes.com published February 4th, 2015, most security drones are made up of complex components, such as high-powered computers, specialized to handle harsh flight conditions, numerous sensors, attachments such as weapons, flight systems such as rotors or jets, radio communications, and much more. This extreme complexity means drones can vary greatly and be heavily modified depending on their mission phase. However, this also means drones have many hackable components, making their missions and usage an even larger issue. From a military standpoint, the hardware and software in drones means many things. A balance between cost, capability, defense, offense, sensors, control systems, and more must be found and implemented into a good user interface. These machines are a game changer in modern security. They are also extremely complex and difficult to use and maintain.
New advancements in technologies, the military is able to make a military drone that is capable of finding and eliminating their target. Armed with Hellfire missiles, they were able to rain down fire at their enemies. The drone is also able to intercept email, phone calls, texts, and other forms of communications. By using drones, it impacts the civilian to combat ratio of deaths because they are more precise when shooting at targets than any previous system. The drone is an unmanned aircraft, so the controller of the aircraft is at no risk of injury or death.
Military drone technology is something that is making big changes in the way battle is fought and is primarily utilized by the United States right now. The United States has a wide variety of drones that all have specific characteristics that help them carry out missions, such as reconnaissance or combat missions. Only two types of medium-sized drones are widely used by the U.S. in Iraq and Syria. The first drone, the MQ-1B Predator, is a long-range, medium-altitude drone that was originally developed for surveillance missions. According to the information listed about the Predator on military.com, the drone can fly at speeds of 84 miles per hour and has a range of 770 miles. The Predator, which was never designed to be a lethal drone, has been fitted with 2 Hellfire missiles since 2002, which has allowed it to engage enemy targets. The other type of drone utilized by the United States is the MQ-9 Reaper drone, which was designed around combat and designed to hunt down and kill designated ground forces. The Reaper drone specifications, according to military.com, says it can travel at 230 miles per hour and has a range of 1,150 miles. It can carry 4 Hellfire missiles, and it can also carry smart bombs. Both of these drones require a crew of 2 comprised of a sensor operator and a pilot. All of the drone takeoffs are handled locally, but once the drone is in the air, it is taken control of by an operator at a U.S. air base, with most drones being controlled from Creech Air Force Base in Nevada. And this is according to an article published by the BBC titled Drones, What Are They and How Do They Work? In conclusion, we can see how drones have helped bring warfare into the 21st century. Drones have seriously implemented the information and technology part of the IST triad, along with people, into the modern warfare. It is clear that the advancing technology in drones has caused a huge impact on the way we fight battles, and it will likely continue to do so in the future.